Does the name Barbara Millicent Roberts ring a bell? How about Barbie? That's better, isn't it? Everybody knows Barbie. She's the most popular doll ever created. And Virginia Ferris is a Barbie fan and has been collecting for most of her life. When did you get your first Barbie?
Oh, I think it was in 1964. And I saved up my pocket money and I managed to lay by a Barbie which cost 1 shilling and 6. And I bought it down at my local toy store at Avalon.
So did you get a Ken after that?
Yeah, Ken came along, Barbie first, and then her best friend Midge, and then finally Ken. And then I also got a Skipper. Did have a couple of other ring-ins like Cindy as well to sort of play, but not as stylish as Barbie.
So what happened to those dolls?
I believe probably my father, who was a very zealous cleaner, probably cleaned them up somewhere or perhaps gave them away. So I kind of, started getting nostalgic and was missing some of my Barbies, and I'm wanting to start collecting again.
I love that your collection's so eclectic because you've got your vintage dolls, but you've also got a mix of others too.
So Silkstone I collect. Reproduction dolls are really fun because they're like, suddenly if you can't find that Barbie because it's long gone, you can have a reproduction, and they're actually becoming quite collectible now.
The Silkstone Barbies have wonderful garments by Bob Mackie. Now, Bob Mackie, the famous costume and fashion designer, famous for the outrageous costumes he did for Cher. They're pretty glam, aren't they?
Very glam. I've got a Golden Goddess one, which is just spectacular. There's a couple of other designers who do Silkstone. One is Robert Best, and I've got quite a few of his. And they're just beautifully made. They're heavier than the regular Barbie.
The first celebrity Barbie was based on Twiggy, the 1960s very slim model. You've got a few celebrities in your collection.
I do. I have an Audrey Hepburn from My Fair Lady. I've got a Scarlett O'Hara. I've got a Billie Jean King, who's quite a new one. I've got an Elvis. I've got some Mad Men from the TV show, which is fabulous. Elizabeth Taylor and Marilyn Monroe, amongst many others, but they're probably my, highlights.
Now, Virginia, I do want to see the replacement you got for that first Barbie doll.
All right, here she is. She's around 1965. This is the original box. Here she is. She's a bubble cut Barbie with a lovely red outfit and red shoes, and the magazine inside, which I love so much.
Now, this is the replica of the very first 1959 release of Barbie, and she's based on the German doll Built Lily, which was a very sexy adult doll.
And in fact, I think too sexy, because I think Mattel, when they first created her with the lovely black and white suit and glasses, she was very pale looking and quite severe. So I think they ended up making it more child-friendly.
Barbie's had some criticism over the years for her impossible measurements. But now Mattel's listening and there's more diversity in the range, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. So we've got Ken using a wheelchair, Barbie using a wheelchair, different cultural backgrounds, different shapes, different sizes. So it's really nice.
Barbie and Ken have been on again, off again for years. In fact, during one of their breaks, she even had an Australian surfer boyfriend called Blaine.
I know. She's had many dates. And although Ken has been her current and, long-standing boyfriend for, over 60 years now, it was never, correct to get married. She's a busy girl and she's got too many careers, and really, she just doesn't have time.